Hey, ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, welcome to another edition of your Midday Moment with Dr. Larry Carnes, Elder Kevin Vaughan here with you. Doc, always good to see you, sir. Optimum blessings to you today, sir. Appreciate you.
I receive an optimal blessings to you.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, those listening later on this broadcast, we are excited about you being with us. We've been talking to Doc for a while about the power of transformation in a transformational process, and we trust that you guys are benefiting and listening and hearing what Doc has been saying over the years and over the weeks as well. So, Doc, again, thank you so much for this time. Hey, guys, we are here on your Monday midday. Thank you so much, Doc. Appreciate you.
Optimum blessings. Want to extend the optimum blessings to those of you who are watching. We do that by decreeing and declaring the greatest and most favorable degree of God's growth, increase, and reproduction continuously operating, manifesting, being demonstrated in every area of your lives. The declaration is everything lost, stolen, or forfeited is returned. We're declaring there's nothing broken, nothing missing, and nothing lacking, but the total restoration of all that the Creator intended for you when He released, pushed, gave birth to you from the essence of His innermost being, His womb, His spirit, His I amness. That would imply that you are intentional. I receive it. You would be well to receive it. I receive it for myself. When you're speaking of the process of transformation, I want to speak to you today. We want to talk about something very briefly, the inconsistencies of transformation.
Yes, sir.
The inconsistencies of transformation, or we could categorize it this way, the inconsistencies of the transformational process. When
Mm-hmm.
we speak of the inconsistencies of the transformational process, it's not that the process is inconsistent, it's that we find ourselves being inconsistent in the application
Yeah.
of the process. Because when we find ourselves involved in the transformational process, there are subliminal messages that will be sent to us. The
Mm-hmm.
subliminal messages that deal, with the psychological state now. Now, when those messages are sent to you, what type of messages are being sent, and what do you do with the messages that are being sent? Many times, when you embark upon this transformational process, one of the first messages that you're going to receive is that it's too difficult, it's not necessary, and you can't do it. Too difficult, not necessary, you can't do it. You like who you are, you like the way you are.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
those are your norms, your standards, and your beliefs. And it's always, see, that's your comfort zone. That's our comfort zone.
Yep.
And we want to stay there
Yep.
because it doesn't challenge us. So the inconsistencies of the message that's contained in the inconsistencies of the transformational process, wait a minute, not the inconsistencies again of the process itself, but the inconsistencies of our willingness to apply
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
process.
Yeah.
So you get the messages. Now, standards, your standards become inconsistent. When the standards become inconsistent, we will compromise and say it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't take all of that.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I may have a little bit to work on over here, but it really doesn't take all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I can stay the way that I am and accomplish what I want to accomplish. Well, if you could have done that, you would have accomplished it by now. So now the standards, so you have compromising standards, or watch this now, your standards become inconsistent. The inconsistencies of your transformational process, that would be a better way to say it. The process of transformation isn't inconsistent. The inconsistencies rest with the way that we choose
Yep.
to the way that we choose to navigate the process. So then those standards, here's the other thing, trust.
Mm-hmm.
When you're dealing with transformation and the transformational process, you must identify the enemies of trust.
Mm-hmm.
Because there will be times, watch this now and listen to me very carefully. There will be times when you won't trust the process
Yep.
because the process is asking that we strip or get rid of some stuff that we
Yep.
don't want to get rid of.
Right.
So now, because it's stretching me, and I'm going to have to make some, watch this now, adjustments. I'm going to have to adjust some
Mm-hmm.
standards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to get rid of some stuff that I've gotten used to.
Wow.
I don't trust the process because now I say that the process is against me and not for me. The speed of trust. Trust will only be established when you choose to surrender and submit to the transformational process without trying to modify it to fit you, and you do what's necessary to fit the process.
Mm.
Yeah, the
Yeah. That's good, Doc.
inconsistencies of your transformational process. The next thing that we want to do uh deal with is this. I had something
Yes, sir.
inconsistencies is one of the fastest moving destroyers of trust.
Mm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right, Doc. You're absolutely right.
Now, that's in this process, but that's even in life.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
have inconsistencies in our
Yep.
life, and so notice we're trying to do something,
Mm-hmm.
we're trying to accomplish something, but we've been inconsistent in what we're doing. Now we don't trust the process. And it's not the inconsistencies of the process, it's
Right.
the inconsistencies of our willingness to submit to the process and the inconsistencies of us applying the process.
Mm-hmm.
It has
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do with what we're trying to accomplish. It has to do with us. The
Mm-hmm.
process is the same.
Yeah.
So now inconsistencies is one of the fastest moving destroyers of trust because I'm inconsistent in my application. Now I don't trust the process.
Right.
I'm
Wow.
inconsistent in my submission to the process. I don't
Mm-hmm.
trust the process. It's easier not to trust the process than it is not to trust me, not to trust you.
Right.
And feedback. Whoa. You have to identify your psychological thieves.
Wow.
Yeah. Because, see, psychologically, you will have some thieves that will rob you of truth
Mm-hmm.
and feed you a lie. And
Mm-hmm.
the lie says that the process is inconsistent and it takes the weight and the responsibility off of us.
Yeah.
Those are the inconsistencies of our transformational
Ooh.
process.
Wow.
Identify the inconsistencies, address the inconsistencies, submit to the process, and don't expect the process to submit to
Wow.
you. When you
Ooh.
do that, remember to always out love, out serve, out forgive each other. Optimum blessings to you.
Man, Doc, we got to have some tough skin for all of that today. That's for sure. We got to have some tough skin for that one right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is powerful. Hey, guys, real quick, my takeaway for those who missed just checking in with us. Hey, guys, this is the Power Transformation and Transformational Process with Dr. Larry Carnes. Powerful. This is why you got to have a coach, man. Doc, folks got to have a coach. They got a teacher, trainer, mentor, whatever. You're going to have somebody help you in this process for sure. Now, folks, I am a student of the transformational process, folks, and the power transformation. And I wrote down a couple of things. It's all about choice, man, every day. Matter of fact, Doc, I wrote down here that all roads lead back to me. Everything comes back to you. It's not the process. It's something I got to be doing. It's amazing. Everything comes back to me. The process is there. It's available, but am I going to participate in that process? So that's something I got to analyze on a daily basis. So all roads leads back to me. And if you're involved in this process, it'll lead back to you as well. And Doc also wrote down distractions. Sometimes distractions will also help you, or at least give you opportunity to get out of the process as well. Sometimes we just want to do something else. Say, I'll do this tomorrow. No, you better think about it. You may have to do it today. So look out for distractions, folks, as well, because stuff comes up and we understand it. It's called life. The whole planet's got stuff going on as we speak. So distractions will also take you out of the process, folks. So that's something that is called lessons learned, right? You live and learn. Everything's not going to be perfect where you're going to get it all the time, but once you do recognize it, you got to fix it quick and get back on track, Doc. It's amazing, man. Just incredible. Always comes back to me though. What do I got to do to get this right, to fix this or understand this as well? Folks, the power transformation is real. And the whole goal, ladies and gentlemen, please understand the whole goal is just to get you to your optimum self, to your best self yet. And Doc, we do a lot of quotes of, what we, about life. But I'm saying, are you living it though? Are you living that area? You're quoting it, but are you actually in the process? And that's what this is all about. So the power transformation is real. This is why you need a coach. I highly recommend you guys at least get the books. Guys, go to Larry Carnes on Amazon, get the power transformation, law of servanthood, and the law of humility. They all work together. If you want to get one book first, I would recommend the power transformation. If you want to get all three books as well on Amazon as well. Just type in Larry Carnes, guys. They come all up. If you got any problems, let me know. I'll be glad to do that. Also, too, guys, Doc's on Facebook. If you got a question about the power transformation or his books, give him a hit on the social media guy. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook, guys, under Optimum Leadership Coach. Or you can just type in his name. He's on LinkedIn as well, guys, on TikTok as well. So again, you can just go to Google and just type in Larry Carnes, and his name will come up as well in those areas. So thank you so much, guys, for being with us today. Doc, thank you for this power of transformation as well today.
Optimum blessings, and thank you.
Amen. I received, Doc. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're here on Mondays around 12 noon. Thank you so much for your time. You guys pushed this out on all your social media platforms. Always got to thank my TikTok family out there and followers, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are doing great. Hope you're benefiting from what Doc's been saying about the power transformation and the power of the process as well. So thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you next time on your midday moment, your Monday midday moment with Dr. Larry Carnes, Elder Kevin Vaughan. Have a great week, everybody. Take care. Be intentional and on purpose. Bye-bye.